Good evening, I'm Bo Williams, and welcome to The 7. Let's get a look at the big stories that we're following for you right now. And topping the list, a fallen Knoxville soldier has now been laid to rest, given his final respects with full military honors. We're talking about U.S. Army Specialist Jeremy Evans. As we've told you, he was one of two soldiers who died in an Army vehicle when it flipped at a training area in Alaska. This happened earlier this month. The Coreyton community, where Evans grew up, celebrated his life over the weekend. Yesterday, a procession escorted Evans from Minot Funeral Home to Clear Springs Baptist Church, where a memorial service was held. Then today, local law enforcement, family, friends formed a procession escorting Evans to his final resting place. A committal service was held at East Tennessee Veterans Cemetery off of Governor John Sevier Highway. The Army specialist receiving full military honors by the Fort Campbell, Kentucky Honor Guard. Evans leaves behind a wife along with his mother, sisters, and grandparents. We should note Evans' wife is requesting in lieu of flowers that donations be made in his honor to the Gibbs High School Marching Band. That's where the two met. Our next Big 7 story for you, just into the WAT 6 on your side newsroom. TDOT revealing these pictures of a crash with one of the department's help trucks. It was hit by a car. We're told this happened Friday morning along I-40 West near the Watt Road exit. TDOT says the help truck driver was pulling up to help a driver whose vehicle had broken down on the side of the interstate. That's when they were hit from behind by a car going down the shoulder. The help truck driver needed to be checked for injuries. TDOT says the driver of the other vehicle told state troopers he fell asleep. That driver now reportedly facing charges of reckless endangerment in driving an unregistered car. Also, TDOT sending out a reminder to watch out for those help trucks. We're told Friday's wreck was the fourth time a TDOT truck has been hit this month. And they're reminding us all about the law requiring drivers to move over for a disabled vehicle. If you don't, you could face 30 days in jail and a $500 fine. Next on our list, a big passing to note. Lady Vol basketball player turned Georgetown coach Tasha Butts has died after living with breast cancer for 2 years. Butts was 41. She was diagnosed in 2021 with advanced stage breast cancer and stepped away from coaching last month. Her diagnosis inspired the Tasha Tough campaign to bring awareness and raise money for quality care to women who could not afford it. Lady Vol's coach Kelly Harper is saying whether you have played with a former Lady Vol or not, when they pass, it hits home for everyone connected to the program.
I've had phone calls and texts this morning. It's a real gut punch. And I think when you look at it really as a family, I did not play with Nikki McCray. I did not play with Tasha Butts, but I had teammates that did play with both. But also there's that extended family. If you're a Lady Vol, you're a Lady Vol.
Georgetown Athletic Director saying Tasha Butts had incredible passion and drive that was second to none. She exhibited those qualities as a leader and in her fight against cancer. Our next Big 7 story for you, the investigation into a house fire. Now, we've been telling you about it since this morning, learning that a body was found in the burned home. Investigators spending hours at the scene with a portion of Chapman Highway blocked off just before 7 this morning. Fire crews say they found the house already swallowed up by flames and learned that one person was missing. Sevier County Sheriff's Office confirms one person died in the fire. We don't yet know their identity tonight or the cause of the fire. Of course, we're working to get more information for you. Our Big 7 list also comes with an update on a deadly shooting. Now, the victim has been identified, Nicholas Shedrick. Now, we're told he was 20 years of age. In the past 48 hours, KPD has conducted an extensive investigation. Homicide unit believes that the Osmer Event Center was rented out for a party and concert where 300 people were in attendance. Apparently, a fight broke out around 1 o'clock in the morning in the bathroom involving the suspect and Shedrick. Then the suspect fired at least one shot, hitting the victim. Officers were in the area, quickly arrived on scene. Despite performing life-saving measures, Shedrick was pronounced dead. The investigation is ongoing. No suspect has been arrested. Now, if you know something, maybe you have some information, you're asked to call the East Tennessee Valley Crime Stoppers. It's 865-215-7165. Big eyesore is next on our Big 7 list. Take a look at this for a moment. Stranded boats scattered around Fort Loudoun Lake, not just unsightly, but also a growing safety concern. Today we met Kenny Haynes, who has lived on the lake for more than 3 decades. He says some of those derelict boats are half underwater in different areas along the lake. Haynes refers to the issue as boat dumping and says the problem has worsened in recent months.
Pollution is the biggest one, I guess. I'm sure no one took the time to drain the fuel and oil out of these boats before they dumped them. Plus, they're just an incredible eyesore to everyone that uses the lake. Yeah.
Haynes says he has reached out to TVA. TVA responded to the issue, saying they only take action if it's an environmental or navigation issue. And we're wrapping up our Big 7 list for you with a look at the big expansion plans for McGhee Tyson Airport. In the works, a new parking garage that will add more than 3,500 new spaces, as well as 4 to 6 new gates. Airport staff say while they have had a plan of expansion in place, that plan was put to the side, but that changed after seeing record travel growth in the past 2 years.
It's not just the terminal that you have to look at for transportation, it's the vehicles that come with them and the visitors that come to visit them as well. So we have been looking at this over the course of years, but the airport is always planning. We just had to make that pivot because of the historical growth that we're seeing in our community.
Construction on the parking garage, by the way, set to begin 2026, while the gate expansions are not expected to get underway until sometime in 2027. Margot, thank you. The McMinn County Sheriff's Office investigating after human remains were found off of Highway 30 west of Athens. Sheriff Joe Guy says hunters found the remains. Deputies responded to the scene soon after. The discovery made Thursday morning. The area between Double C and Friendly City Body Shop was immediately secured as a possible crime scene. The remains, by the way, were sent to the Knoxville Forensic Center to try and find a cause of death, age, and gender of those partial remains. Well, we have a rescue story to share with you tonight as the crew from Morristown's fire engine number 4 hurried to help a trapped dog. Now, they were called out to lend a hand to a dog that had become stuck in a sinkhole that was about 12 feet deep, 10 feet wide. Firefighter Austin Rutherford used a ladder to climb down, rescue the dog. We don't know yet who the dog belongs to, but we understand the pup seemed to be in good condition.